Okay, hello everyone. My name is Hendro Paulus. I'm with Deden Tarmedi. We would like to present our paper with the title Analysis of Managers' Dual Role in Tax Avoidance, the Effect of Earning Management, Transfer Pricing, Sales Growth, Fiscal Loss Compensation, and Firm Size. For this paper, we're starting for the this introduction. This one is the Directorate of the Tax Performance Report 2020 until 2024 that the indicated tax revenue increased significantly from 2020 until 2024, reflecting the effectiveness of the tax reform and administration as well as increased taxpayer compliance. This confirmed that the tax and obligation for the every citizen have the central for role in financing state need and national development. And then with this picture, this is a manufacturer sector contribution to the tax in percentage. I can explain that the manufacturer sector tax contribution show fluctuation through 2020 until 2023. After recording in 2020 with 28.9%, the contribution increased significantly in 2021, the peak contribution in period. However, the downtrend trend occurred in 2022, 29.1%, and continue until 2023, 27.3%, which was the lowest level in the last year. The phenomenon for this paper, wait, the phenomenon for this paper start from PT Indofood Sukses Makmur allegedly involved in tax avoidance practice through transfer pricing mechanism that reached value for the 1.4 trillion. This case began with the transfer of profit carried out by the PT Indofood Sukses Makmur INDF to PT Indofood CBP Sukses Makmur ICBP. According to the DGTS, this action was considered a business expansion aimed at avoiding tax obligation. And then for this paper, it shows that the picture for the uh, framework for this paper, which earning management to tax avoidance, transfer pricing to tax avoidance, sales growth to tax avoidance, fiscal loss compensation to tax avoidance, and firm size to tax avoidance. For research method, this paper using Agassiz theory. Agassiz theory proposed from the Meckling and Jensen in 1976 to explain the relationship between the principal stakeholder and agent company management, where is the principal provide fund and facilities, while the agent is asking with the managing to company and maximizing the company value, which is reflected in the stock price. However, in this implementation, management often has the person interest such as obtaining salaries, bonuses, and other compensation that conflict with the interest stakeholder. And then for this paper, uh, we are using purpose of sampling that one manufacturer company listed on Indonesian Stock Exchange or IDX until 2023 with amount 124, and then manufacturing companies that do not publish their financial report consistently in 2019 until 2023 period with the minus 47. So this paper using sample 76 company with the 5 years research, and then the research data amount 380. This data with analysis with EFIUS 13. Result and discussion for this paper start from model selection ratio. Model selection ratio start from Chow test. Chow test got the prop value with the 0 point. So model conclusion is a fixed effect model. And then Hausman test also 0.381. Model conclusion is random effect model. And then Lagrange multiplier with zero probability, model conclusion is random effect model. And then we are using also with normality test for the amount 0.921. Conclusion data is normality, absolute, just because more than 5%. Multicollinearity start from 0.048 until 1.375. Conclusion, all FEF value less than 10, so there is no multicollinearity. Heteroscedasticity with a probability 0.815. Conclusion, probability more than 5%, so there is no symptoms of heteroscedasticity. With hypothesis test result, earning management. Yeah, the result for this earning management shows that has different effect on tax avoidance depending on whether the company is owned by manager or not. In companies owned by manager, the effect earning management on tax avoidance is not significant, indicating that the management trends to be more careful in using earning management practice for tax purpose. Conversely, in company are not owned by managers, the effect is significant, indicating that the manager are more likely to use earning management to reduce tax burden. For the result also, sorry, the result also for the the result of the study for the transfer pricing have a different effect on tax avoidance on managerial ownership structure for the company. In company with managerial ownership, the effect transfer pricing on tax avoidance is proven to be significant, but indicating that manager who also act as manager are more active and strategic and utilize transfer pricing as policy as tool for the tax efficiency. Conversely, in companies are not owned by manager, the effect for the tax transfer pricing on tax avoidance is not significant, indicating that manager tend to less involved or careful to using in this scheme because they do not have direct incentive for this company final result. The result for the study indicating of the sales growth variable does not have significant effect on the tax avoidance, both in companies owned by manager or not. This is indicated by the level of significance that exceed the limit set for the both types company. Thus, it can be concluded there is no difference between sales growth tax avoidance by the with managerial or without managerial. The result also, the study indicate that fiscal loss compensation has a different effect on tax avoidance between companies owned by manager and those that are not. In companies with managerial ownership, the effect of fiscal loss compensation and tax avoidance is significant, but indicating that manager who also own share in company are more active and strategic utilizing fiscal loss compensation as mean as to reduce the tax burden. The study also indicate that the firm size variable has significant effect on tax avoidance, both companies owned by managers and those are not, which mean that the firm size consistently influence tax avoidance regardless of the managerial ownership structure. Thus, it can be concluded that there is no difference for the effect of firm size on tax avoidance between companies that have a managerial ownership and those that do not have the managerial ownership. R square for this paper showed 82% with managerial ownership and 74% for the companies without managerial ownership. Indicates that the model with managerial ownership explain more about tax avoidance. Both models show overall significant are the model through the F-test value, which is a significance level of the 0.000 less than 5%. And then conclusion based on the study, it can be concluded that managerial ownership structure plays an important role in classifying the influence of several variables on tax avoidance. First, earning management only has significant effect on tax avoidance in companies that are not owned by managers, indicating conflict of interest as explained in agency theory. Second, transfer pricing show a significant effect on tax on companies owned by managers, illustrating the ownership encourage manager to be more strategic in tax efficiency. Third, sales growth does not have significant effect on tax avoidance, either companies with managerial or not. So the difference were found based on ownership structure. For fiscal compensation, has a significant effect on tax avoidance only in companies with managerial ownership. Confirm that ownership encourage manager to be more active utilizing tax incentive. Finally, firm says has significant effect on tax avoidance in all companies without any difference based on managerial ownership. Because this factor is external and dominant in influencing the company's strategy. That's all for our paper. Thank you so much for your attention. Thank you so much. So hopefully this paper with detailed analysis, managerial dual role in tax avoidance, the effect of earning management, transfer pricing, sales growth, fiscal loss compensation, and firm size by Hendro Paulus and Deden Tarmidi can be affected for your paper in the next feature. Thank you so much.